Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today we are going to talk about the document you have to submit for GKS as well as the online submission, because a lot of you still couldn't understand all the explanation that I gave you in the guidelines video. But I'm going to go over it again. You can see I'm tired, but I have to do this for you guys because I know that it's frustrating when it comes to understanding the guidelines and the processes that you have to go through to apply for the scholarship. So that is what we are going to do today. So please, if you're new here, subscribe to the channel and turn on all notifications so that whenever I upload, you will get a notification. And also, if you're a returning subscriber, please continue to like the video, comment whatever questions you have, and share the video. Also like it, okay guys? So we are not going to waste time. I don't want to spend so much time on this video. And also I said I will do another video on how to fill the forms before you go and do the online application. So you are filling the forms offline, okay, on your computer, and then later you just transfer the information from there when you are doing the online application, okay? That's all that you can do. So yes, first of all, let's just go and talk about the documents, and I'll talk about the online applications, and also I will talk about some questions that I got from the comment section. Certain things that keep coming up, I'm going to clarify a little bit. So yeah guys, let's get into the video today. Okay guys, so let's go through the documents that you have to submit, but I think first I should talk about the online submission. So first of all, you have to know that this year GKS has changed certain things. You first have to go through the online submission, and after you pass the online submission process, then you can print out the documents that you filled online and you post it, or you take it directly to the Korean embassy in your country. That is if you are applying through the embassy track, or you post it to the university of your choice through DHL, EMS, like any international courier service, if you're applying through the university track. That is simply what the online application is about. And some people were asking me, do they have to sign up for membership on the GKS website before they can do the online application? And the answer is yes. If you do not sign up on the website, how exactly are you going to be able to fill the online application? So please, if you haven't signed up yet, go through my videos. I posted it last Sunday about how to sign up on the website. Please go and sign up, and on 15 September you'll be able to start doing your application, okay? And the application for for embassy track is from 15 September to September 30th, and for university track the application for the online one is from 15 September to October 31st, okay? So if you apply through the embassy online first round, and if you fail that round, you can now go and apply for the university track online application, since it has a longer deadline, okay? But you cannot apply for both at the same time. If you do that, you will be disqualified automatically. Okay, so let's go straight to the documents that you have to submit. So here you can see we have 3 sections. We have documents to complete, required certificates, and other documents, and they are from 1 to 17. There are some that do not apply to you guys, so please listen to what I am going to say from this point so that you do not get things confused. First one is the application form, which you have to fill directly on the online system, okay? But I know that some of you have already downloaded the application forms which were attached with the GKS document. You can fill those ones in advance just to help you know exactly what you are going to fill in the online system. It's going to make things easier and faster for you when you are doing the online application. So I advise that you fill the offline documents that you downloaded from GKS and put it down, and you can just do copy and paste, okay? Yeah, so after you pass the online round, which is the first round, then you print the forms and sign, okay? You sign where you are supposed to sign, like on the personal statement, on the study plan, you sign those parts after you pass the first round, guys. During the first round, you don't have to sign anything. All you have to do is to fill the forms, and when you are done, you submit. If you pass, you print the forms out and you sign all of them, and you submit to the embassy or the university track. I hope that was clear. Form 2 is the personal statement. Form 3 is the study plan. All of these things, you are going to fill them directly online. That is why I said fill it offline and you just copy and paste them inside. Okay. Also, these documents come with instructions. So when you are filling these documents online, please make sure that you follow the instructions so that you do not make any mistake, which could cost you getting through the first round. Okay, Form 4 is the recommendations, the recommenders information and the recommendation letter. So this side is a bit tricky. Okay, so they are saying that Form 4 is the recommenders information. This is not so difficult, guys. In the GKS document, we have a form called the recommendation form, right? So that part, there is a section where you have to fill your name and the major that you're going for and the level of education that you're going for. Then beneath, you have the recommenders information, like the person who is writing the recommendation letter for you, their names, their positions, the kind of relation you have with them, something like that. Okay. Also, it requires their signature. So here, they are saying that you have to fill the recommenders information, and this is for only those who passed. Only those who pass the first screening are required to submit the sealed recommendation letter to the respective first round selection institution. Now, in the previous video, I said that you have to fill the recommenders information online, and probably you are still going to fill their information online, but I'm sure that you have to upload the letter that they write for you also. I thought you were just going to fill the recommenders information online and then later you just attach the form to the letter later and submit to the embassy or the university. But I think that you should get the letter from your recommenders. Ask them to send you a soft copy of the letter that they wrote for you. Okay. I mean, they obviously typed on their computer, so they would have a soft copy version which they can just email to you, and you will upload that for the online submission. And when you pass the first round, you can go back to them, give them the recommendation form, let them sign that together with the recommendation letter, put it all in one envelope, and then give it back to you. Now, there are some instructions on the recommendation form. Let me go back and then open for you to see. When we come here to the recommendation form, let me see here. So here you write your name, your country of citizenship, desired program, like I said earlier. And here is for your recommender, okay, your frank and candid evaluation, blah, 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 okay. And here is the recommenders information, the recommenders name, their signature, the date, position or title, address, and all that. Now, someone was asking me something in the comment section, and I told the person to read the instruction on the recommendation form, and they were still telling me there was no instruction on the recommendation form. Now, please, can you clearly see this side where they've written instruction for the recommender? After completing the recommendation letter, please add date and your signature at the bottom. And recommendation letters that are not signed, dated, will not be considered valid. Now, here, for the recommenders of embassy track applicants, this is what I was talking about. Please print out or make 3 additional photocopies of the letter you wrote and sign all copies, 1 original and 3 photocopied letters respectively. Please enclose all 4 letters in this form together in an official envelope and sign across the back flap. This is very simple. If you're applying through the embassy track, please make sure your recommender follows this instruction, okay? Even though they have stated in the guidelines that you are to submit only one set of original documents to either the embassy or the university, you still have to check from your Korean embassy or the university that you are applying to know if they are going with NIED's rules or do they also have their own set of submission requirements. Please find out from them so that you know that they are following the one set of documents, or maybe the embassy is still going with their own rules. Maybe they might still require you to submit the 4 sets of documents, okay? And the universities, I know last year Donga required the student to submit 2 sets of documents. So please find out from the university or the embassy that you're applying to know their submission requirements. And for the recommendation letter, please follow the instruction here. Let your recommender enclose 4 letters in the envelope together with the recommendation form. Okay. Yep. So let's go continue. I hope I have clarified things on the recommendation part. Okay, so just get the letter from your recommender, a signed one, which they can scan and just send you the soft copy, or they can just sign digitally and then send you the soft copy through email, and you just upload that. Okay, when you're done, you just let them print the letter, sign everything together with the recommendation form, and put them all in one envelope and give it back to you. That is all. And when you pass the first round, like I said, you just get the letter physically sealed, signed, and then you submit to the embassy or the university. Form 5 is the GKS applicant agreement. And then 6 is personal medical assessment. So you fill all of these things online. These sites, you just check boxes. That's all. When you are done, you pass the first round, then you print the form, and then you sign and you add it to all the documents and submit. 7 to 14, this side is highlighted in like a light brown orange color, because this side is very important. It confuses a lot of people. So all the documents here must be submitted with apostille or consular confirmation. Okay, so you are not submitting your original document, like the document you got from your school, your graduation document or your transcript. You are submitting consular confirmed or apostilled copies in place of the original documents, because they are not going to return your documents to you guys. And 7 to 8 are required. Okay, so even if you have an associate degree and you are applying for undergraduates, you cannot just submit only the associate degree. Okay, you have to submit that. If it's optional to submit the associate degree and transcript, but it is required for you to submit your high school graduation certificate and your academic transcript, okay, of high school, senior high school, from year 1 to your final year. Please, guys, from year 1 to your final year. It's not only your final year transcript. It's from year 1 to your final year of your senior high school education. And if you are from West Africa, you have to add your WAEC results also. If your transcript is not in CGPA format, please convert it in Scholarship, and it's not free. You print it out, get your school to authorize it, and you can submit that. You don't have to consular confirm that. As long as your school has authorized those converted grades from Scholarship, it's okay. All right. Okay, so let's start from 7, proof of citizenship, applicants and parents, and proof of family relation. So guys, last time I said, you, the applicant, you can prove your citizenship with your birth certificate, okay, a consular confirmed copy. And also you can use that same birth certificate to prove the relation between you and your parents. All you have to do to prove your parents' citizenship is to add a copy of their passports or a copy of their national identification cards. Simple photocopies. You don't have to consular confirm their passport or national ID copies, okay? That's all. And 8 and 9, academic transcripts and high school graduation certificates. Like I said, please make consular confirmed or apostilled copies and submit those documents, okay? So here you have to upload and scan. Some people are asking me, do I have to consular confirm for the first round? Yes, you are submitting these documents for them to know if you submitted the appropriate documents for you to be selected. So please, you are submitting consular confirmed or apostilled copies. You are uploading them online, okay? 10 and 11 are for the associate degree and then academic transcript of associate degree. It's optional here, so you can choose to submit it or not together with your high school documents. Then 12 to 14, please, I'm sure it doesn't apply to any of you, unless of course you are a Korean living overseas. Then 12 will apply to you, and proof of Korean citizenship renunciation document, if it applies to you, fine. And proof of Korean War veterans descendants. If your family member fought in the Korean War and you have a document to prove that, fine, you can add that. But if not, please, it doesn't apply to you. So do not look at those sites, okay? Then other documents, score report or valid topic or English proficiency test. This side is also optional. If you have it, you can scan and upload it, either IELTS or TOEFL, yes, and then topic, yes. So if you have these, you can scan and upload them. If you don't have them, it's not compulsory, guys. You don't have to speak Korean before you apply for the scholarship. You don't have to have these valid test results before you apply for the scholarship. Okay. And 16 is copy of awards and other certificates. If you have some extracurricular activity certificates or copy of awards, you can scan those ones also and upload them. But if you don't have it, it's okay. Just that if you have them, they are plus points for you. 17 is applicant passports. So if you have the international passport for traveling, you can scan that also and upload it, but it's not compulsory to have that before you apply for the scholarship. However, as I said earlier, it is ideal to have it before you apply for the scholarship. These are the documents that you have to submit for your GKS application, especially the first round. Okay, when you pass the first round, all you have to do is to print and submit it to the respective track institution that you are going for. I'm going to make another video on how to fill the forms. So I'm sure that there are some things that I'll touch on again during the filming of that particular video. Now let's just read this particular notes beneath the side. Okay, documents to complete GKS applicant agreement, application form, personal statement, study plan, personal medical assessment, and recommendation document. You see, they've put an asterisk here because these documents are required. Okay, and they've written a recommendation document, recommended information. Download the form 4 from the system, plus the recommendation letter. Okay, then required certificates. Graduation or expected to graduate certificate, academic transcript, proof of citizenship, proof of overseas Korean documents, etc. So these ones are required documents like we went through earlier. Let me see. Application document for the first round. We've already talked about that. And for the second round, you just have to print all the forms that you filled online and also attach the document that you scanned and uploaded, like the recommendation letter, the consular confirmed document. All of those, you arrange them nicely and you submit to the embassy or the university. Okay, so let me see. Let me talk about certain things. I got some questions about certain things in my comment section. I just want to go over certain things for you. For undergraduates, you have to be 25 years and below to apply for it. For graduates, you have to be 40 years and below to apply for it. But right now, the application is open for only undergraduate. That is bachelor's degree, guys. Graduate degrees will open in February. Graduate is for master's, PhD, and for research students. Please know the difference. If you don't know also the difference between undergraduate or bachelor's degree and associate degree, please Google it. Okay, these are things you can easily find on Google. Now, as I said earlier, you are not signing the documents online. During the online application, all you have to do is to fill the forms and submit it. I think the only thing that you have to submit with a signature is the recommendation letter. You just scan it and then upload it. All right. Also, the recommendation letter or the forms, it's best to be written by your teacher or your lecturer. Some of you were asking me, can your employer write it? Does your employer have any idea about your academic journey? No. So the best person to write your recommendation letter is your teacher or your lecturer. So please be informed, okay? And how to submit the documents, like in the guidelines, documents to submit. In the guidelines, they said one set of documents, but as I said, please find out from the embassy, the Korean embassy in your country, or the Korean university that you're applying to know the number of documents they require you to submit, okay, so that you do not make mistakes. Also, someone asked me, am I supposed to consular confirm the converted grades in Scholaro? And like I said earlier, if your school authorizes it for you, you don't have to do consular confirmation. But still, no matter what, your school has to authorize it for the GKS pool to know that, yes, the grades that you converted were correct and they are not manipulated by you. Okay. And the personal statement and study plan. Some people were asking me if, in case I go through the embassy track, am I supposed to mention all the universities that I selected? No. Please, guys, go back and watch my videos on how to write the personal statement and the study plan. You do not have to mention the universities in your essay, okay? Generalize it. For example, I would like to study in your university or your prestigious university because of number 1, number 2, number 3. That is all. You don't have to mention, I would like to study in Donga University because of this. Next, I would like to study in SNU because of this. You don't have to do that. Generalize it, because you are writing one personal statement and one study plan, which you will simply make 3 copies of and submit to the embassy. So you don't have to mention the university's name in your essays, okay? Someone also asked me, when it comes to the consular confirmed or apostille documents, do I have to scan the back also where the stamp is? Wherever they have put the apostille stamp or the consular confirmed stamp, please scan all parts, make it as PDF and upload them, okay, guys? Also, you asked me about the interview. Is there a possibility of interview? Yes, I'm sure they would do an interview during the embassy or the university round. Okay, during the online part, you are just submitting documents. If you pass, then you have to submit your document to the university or embassy. I'm sure during those rounds, some of them may do interviews, some of them may not do interviews. I don't know. I don't work at NIAD, or I'm not part of the GKS board for me to know certain things. Okay, so please, the best people to ask are the GKS coordinators of the universities or the Korean embassies. Some people also asked me which track was better. None of the tracks are better than the other. They are all competitive. So all you can do is to weigh the options, see which one is better for you or which one works for you, and simply go with that one. I cannot choose tracks for you guys. Also, some of you were in my comment section telling me what to do on my channel, telling me to do separate videos for embassy or the university track. Guys, you should know that I'm a very busy person here. I take time out of the things that I have to do to make these videos for you. So please, if you listen very carefully to how I talk in the videos, you can clearly hear me talking about the embassy and the university track. I try to differentiate as best as I can. So please listen carefully and you will know exactly what to do when it comes to the track that you are going for. I cannot sit here and then make separate videos for university track alone and then for embassy track alone. It's really, really hard work that I'm doing here, to shoot videos, to edit, and then to upload for you guys. On top of that, I have to respond to a lot of comments and a lot of DMs. Guys, please, I do not read essays. I do not proofread essays. I do not do personal guidance. Those DMing me about that, sorry, I'm not going to respond. I have so many DMs that I have to respond to. Things that I talk about on this channel, people DM me again, asking me about the same things. So please listen to what I say in the videos very well, and I'm sure that it will be easy for you to go through your application process. Okay. Also, some people also asked me to do videos on how to legalize documents or consular confirm. I'm sorry, I'm not going to do that. I said in my videos that please Google the process of consular confirmation or apostilling in your country. Especially for consular confirmation, just Google how to do consular confirmation at the Korean embassy in your country, and I'm sure you'll find the process. Okay, guys, I don't live in so many countries. I am simply a Ghanaian. I'm from Ghana. So the only process that I know is about Ghana, how to do consular confirmation in Ghana. And I mentioned that in my previous videos. So please Google those things or find out from the Korean embassy in your country, and I'm sure you'll find it. Take time to do research for this scholarship, okay? Take time and read the guidelines. There are so many things in the guidelines that if you read, you get answers to, especially when you go to the appendix of this guidelines, you can clearly see the contact information of each university's coordinator. And some of you still come in my comment section asking me, how do I contact the GKS coordinator of my university? Please check the appendix of this guidelines. You will find the contact information of each university's coordinator, their email and their numbers. And if you come here too, there are GKS FAQs that you can read There are questions, and then they have provided answers there for you as well. So please, guys, take your time to read the guidelines, okay? And then I'm sure you get a lot of answers to your questions. And please, in this day and age, we do not use pen to fill forms like this. They have clearly said type, especially in the personal statement side. They have said type in Times New Roman, font size 11, and delete all instructions. Someone was also asking me, do I have to type in this box? Is it compulsory to type in this box? Why would they provide the box for you if you were not supposed to type in it? Please follow simple instructions. These boxes are there for you to type in it. Do not delete them. All you have to delete are these instructions, like the instruction, please type in Korean or English, blah, blah, blah. Motivations with which you apply for this scholarship. This information here, you delete after you read and you understand, because they are going to guide you to write your essays. Okay, just delete them after you type your personal statement, but don't delete the box. The box you are supposed to write within the box. After you are done, you write your date, your name, and you sign. I'm sure you will understand better when we are doing the how to fill the forms, guys. So I think this is all that I have for you today, guys. Tomorrow I am going to upload a video on how to fill the forms as well. So yeah, I'm going to leave today's video here. If you still have questions, please leave them in the comment section. Make sure you watch this video throughout before you come and ask me some questions in the comment section, guys. Because if you realize that I've not responded to your comments maybe after a day or two, then know that it is something that I've already addressed in the video. That's why I am not responding to it. Okay, guys. So I'm going to leave today's video here. Yeah, like I said, I'll just upload the other video on how to fill the form so that it's easier for you to do the online application, guys. So I guess I will see you next time. Make sure to like, subscribe if you are new here, and share the video and comment all the questions that you have. Okay, so I'll see you guys next time. Have a nice day. Bye.